I consider it an absolute privilege to get to work with clients in this way. Happy day. I'm so glad that you're here. I thought it would be fun for me to share kind of a behind the scenes day in the life of a personal stylist who works mainly online but sometimes in person. And today just happens to be one of those days where I've got a virtual client meeting and then I also have an in-person client session, and they're both in different stages of the program that I have for my personal styling business. So I wanted to share with you a little bit about what that process is like and what it's like for me to work with clients. So I'm really pumped because the girl I'm working with here in just a few minutes virtually is based in California. She is in her mid-late 20s and I would consider her petite, and she really wanted to refresh her style. She has really amazing taste. She has a lot of great clothes, and I think that there was a desire for her to want to like pare down her wardrobe but also find new outfit combinations that make her feel really confident and chic and put together while still feeling really comfortable. She had some really fantastic style influences too, like unexpected, you know what I mean? And I always love that. Like one of her style influences is Cary Grant, so she really likes kind of this menswear inspired aesthetic, but she has a really feminine frame. And so what I'm excited to do with her today is do a bit of a wardrobe cleanse. We're going to look at some of her items that she's uploaded to Open Wardrobe and kind of talk about how we could possibly purge some of those out. And then we're going to do some outfit styling, and so we'll do some of that virtually, but we'll also do outfit building in the Open Wardrobe app, and that's one of my favorite things to do with my clients, honestly. Like if they can get all of their outfits, all their clothing uploaded to the app, I will style till kingdom come. So that's one of my favorite things. And then we're going to talk briefly about her colors and her body shape, because I'm not a certified color analyst, but I do think there's some benefit to. Oh, did that not record? So my camera died and cut me off right as I was about to hop on the call with her, but the session went so great. I consider it an absolute privilege to get to work with clients in this way. And every time I get to peek inside someone's wardrobe when they take the time to upload it to Open Wardrobe, or when I go to someone's house, I feel like I'm walking on, hear me out, I feel like I'm walking on sacred ground, because it's, it's just a turn of phrase, but this is someone's private space. This is their intimate closet. They've spent years building this wardrobe, and in many cases it's in their bedroom. And even when I look at people's closets in the Open Wardrobe app, I feel like I'm seeing inside their internal life, their inner world. So I feel like it's a huge privilege and an honor, and it's a responsibility that I don't take lightly. I always get so excited when I get to peek inside people's closets. So what she really wanted on the call, which was so great, and I love how she put this, was, I wrote it down just so I know I can refer back to it. She was looking for fun, easy, and effortless summertime looks, and she really wanted some cocktail and girls' night out outfits. And she really loves also that French aesthetic. And we talked a little bit about the difference between like somebody who has that French vibe like Jeanne Damas versus somebody like Alexa Chung, who's also really cool. Like they both have really cool aesthetics. Alexa Chung isn't as sexy and understated as somebody like Jeanne Damas is. So we talked about how she could achieve that in her wardrobe. We tried on a bunch of pieces so that I could see the fit and how they're working for her. That way when I go into the Open Wardrobe app, I can actually then just style things knowing that they're going to work for her body shape in a certain way. And because we ran out of time, I wanted to give her like a quick 30-minute session this coming week or something like that to really discuss coloring and kibbe body typing systems. So I don't think that they're like hard and fast rules that you need to follow all the time, and it's really hard to apply them to yourself sometimes. I feel like even she said on the call, and I've heard other clients say this, that you can get into the weeds with this stuff because it's really confusing to try to analyze your own body shape. Even as a stylist, objectively looking at other women, it's hard for me to say, well, this is you or this is not you. And it just doesn't always like translate. I hope this is looking all right. So anyways, yeah, so it doesn't always translate exactly right. And that's why it's so key to work with a personal stylist, because it's personal, it's tailored to you. The stylist is going to know, and a lot of times what I do with my job is I have an innate sense, I have an intuitive sense of what's going to work for your body. No algorithm or AI or system is going to be able to tell you exactly what's going to work for your body. It'll give you an approximation and it will probably help push you in the right direction, but it won't always give you exactly what you need and what you're looking for, because the beauty of going into your closet and working with a stylist is that you have a unique body, even if you have like a shape, and you have unique preferences, right? Of like how you love to style your body. Then the clothing that you have in your closet is unique, and each article of clothing is uniquely constructed. I have myself discovered that even if I buy the same pair of jeans or the same pair of pants, and it's exactly the same and exactly the same size, it's not the same fit. So construction is really varied, and that's why when you're getting dressed, sometimes it's really hard for you to find outfits that work for you, is because, you know, one or two little things might be off. So I wanted to share really quickly with you some takeaways from that call, and the last little thing I wanted to share was I work with predominantly petite women, and it's not by design. That's just, I think most women are petite. I have noticed that in many cases, there's always like one pair of jeans or one pair of pants in her wardrobe that fit like a glove. And if you're that woman, if you're petite, and let's say you're really curvy, and you've got that one pair of jeans or pants that fit you really, really well, like they're flattering and you may not even know why, I'm going to bet that they're cut perfectly for a petite frame. So some brands that I love that do petite dressing really well are J. Crew, Ann Taylor, Loft, Old Navy, and The Gap, because they offer a lot of different size options for petites and for curvy and for straight size and for tall. So I really want you to check out those brands, and if you're petite, let me know in the comments section below if you found any success by switching over to petite dressing. And as I said, every petite woman is so different. So you might be a petite woman that needs to buy petite pants and bottoms, but not jackets, or vice versa. So it all comes down to just experimentation, and that's why it's so important to work with a personal stylist, because they're going to be able to hold your hand through this whole process and literally try out every single thing. I'm pumped. I'm going to create some outfits for her. We're going to finish up the program with a little bit of color analysis, a little bit of body typing system, nothing major, because like I said, it's not as important as you might think. And then send her a couple links for her shopping. Her wardrobe is really filled out, but I noticed she was missing a couple of basics, and I also think that she would benefit from a few new pieces like blazers and jeans that might work a little bit better for her, and also some classic wardrobe staples like a trench coat. So yes, it's been a pleasure getting to work with her, and you know who you are if you're watching, and I love you. I'm gonna go grab some dinner before I head over to my next client appointment, and she only lives about 10 minutes away from me. I'm really excited. I didn't ask her if I could film, so I don't know if I will, but I might show you some before and after footage of her closet. And what we're going to be doing with her is, she is in her mid-30s or early 30s as well, professional, works a lot from home, but it has a more athletic petite body. It's a totally different game when we're working on styling different body shapes and sizes. And so we do a lot of crop styling. She ordered a bunch of stuff online that we had looked for together, and so now what we're going to do is we're going to try on all of those new pieces that she got in and see how they fit within her larger wardrobe. Okay, so I'm gonna go get some dinner, refuel, and then go to my last client appointment of the day. Just got dinner with my mom actually, and now I'm shooting on my iPhone, and that was so nice. We like to eat at this little cafe here where you've seen me record a ton, but it's like a grocery store. So every client that I work with has wildly different style, and they all have very different needs of their wardrobe, meaning their lifestyle requires different things of them. They're in different phases of life, they have different professions. And so when I'm shopping for them and building outfits for them, they'll often request very different types of outfits. So I always think when I'm working with a client, like what is going to make them feel the most comfortable while still trying to push them outside of their comfort zone a little bit. And a big part of what I do too is just turning my clients on to new brands and showing them some options that they might never have heard of, because a lot of times I hear from clients, I just don't know where to shop for quality clothes anymore. And yeah, so when I send her an email, a follow-up email, there's going to be links to new stores that she's never heard of. There's going to be shopping boards for her, and then we're also going to have outfits built for her. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching a day in the life of a personal stylist / behind the scenes of a personal stylist, virtual stylist. I hope you found that somewhat encouraging and inspiring. I really encourage you to use a wardrobe planning app of some kind and to kind of take into account some of those tips that I was sharing with you in the earlier clips. No one is born stylish, and no one is born with this perfect style gene. Working with a personal stylist is not just for rich people, it's not just for celebrities, it is for us everyday women. I think of it a lot like counseling, or investing in beauty or wellness or going to the gym, because it's taking care of yourself. It's taking care of many hours of time and many dollars that you've already spent on your wardrobe and your closet. And I really believe that you deserve to feel good in your clothing, and that you should be excited to get dressed in the morning and feel like everything that you've got works for you and that you're excited to put together outfits. So I really hope you feel inspired, and if you'd love to work together, I would love to work with you too, and you can always book a free consultation with me. It is a 30-minute consultation, and on that call we can talk about your personal style, where you're feeling stuck, where you feel like you could really use some help. Maybe you need some wardrobe organizing tips or some wardrobe decluttering tips. Maybe you need to see your clothes in a new and a fresh way, and I would love to be able to help with that. So you can always book a free consultation. Just click that link in the description box below, or DM me or email me on Instagram. And yes, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out or post them in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again next week.